She married a new wife for her late husband. In the ancient rocky village of Ozara, where traditions ran deep and the ancestors' whispers could be felt in the rustling mountains, lived a respected family known as Abambo. Oriako, a woman of grace and resilience, found herself at a crossroad that would test the fabric of her strength and beliefs. Her husband, Ichie Abambo, a prominent and well-loved figure in the community, had passed away suddenly, leaving behind a grieving widow and 3 daughters. The village mourned the loss of a good man, but the weight of his absence fell heaviest on Oriako. The pressing issue was not just her sorrow, but the absence of a male heir to continue Abambo's lineage. In Ozara, lineage was of paramount importance. Without a son to carry on Abambo's name, his lineage would fade, a fate worse than death in the eyes of the ancestors and the elders. The ancient Igbo custom, known as Nkuchi, offered a solution. Abambo's brothers could inherit his wife and bear a son in his name. However, Oriako was past her childbearing age. She has entered menopause, a reality that brought a new unconventional option into play. One evening, as the golden hues of sunset bathed the village in a warm glow, Oriako summoned the courage to discuss the matter with Abambo's brothers, her heart heavy with hope and apprehension. The men gathered in the Obi, the family's ancestral meeting hut, their faces solemn as they listened to her speak. "My husbands," Oriako began, her voice trembling slightly yet resolute. "Our beloved Abambo is gone, and without a son, his name will vanish. I can no longer bear children, but the lineage must continue. I ask that we follow tradition. Let me marry another woman who can give us sons in Abambo's name." The room became silent. Abambo's brothers exchanged uneasy glances, surprise etched on their faces. This was no ordinary request. After a long pause, Chikelowa, the eldest, spoke up, his tone thoughtful. "Oriako, what you proposed is rare, but not unheard of. If this is truly your wish, and the king's men agree, we will support you." Oriako exhaled a wave of relief washing over her. The decision was set in motion. The Omonna, the collective of male representatives who held sway over family decisions, were consulted. After deliberation, they granted Oriako permission to marry another woman, a practice allowed but rarely invoked. The purpose was clear: to ensure that Abambo's lineage continued through male offspring. As dawn broke over Ozara, the village was abuzz with the news of Oriako's impending marriage. This would not be a union of love, but of duty. A union forged to preserve the lineage of a respected man, the great Abambo. The Omonna had agreed to pay the bride price for the new wife, symbolizing their collective commitment to this cause. Oriako felt a mix of relief and trepidation. The weight of the responsibility was immense, but the thought of Abambo's lineage fading into oblivion was unbearable. She began searching for a suitable wife who would understand the gravity of their union and the role she would play in the delicate balance of tradition and necessity. After careful consideration, she found Uremma, a young woman from a neighboring village of Omusasa. Uremma was known for her beauty and strong character, qualities that Oriako believed would make her a good match. More importantly, Uremma understood the agreement. She would be marrying into the Abambo's family, not for love, but to bear children, particularly a son who would carry on Abambo's name. The traditional wedding was a modest but solemn affair. The Umunna stood by Oriako, escorting her to Uremma's village to complete the marriage rites. The ceremony, though unconventional, was conducted with the same respect and reverence as any other, for it was deeply rooted in the cultural ethos of the Umusasa people. Uremma entered the Akpambo's household gracefully, fully aware of her role. Oriako welcomed her with open arms, treating her not just as a partner in this endeavor, but as family. The community watched with bated breath, some with skepticism, others with hope, as the two women embarked on this unique journey. Uremma, I can't thank you enough for understanding how crucial this is, Oriako said, her eyes brimming with gratitude. I promise I will be here for you every step of the way. Mama, Uremma responded, her voice firm and reassuring. I know what's at stake. Together, we'll honor Akpambo's memory. Oriako and Uremma settled in their new life together. Their relationship was one of mutual respect and understanding. They shared household duties and supported each other, but there was no pretense of romantic affection. The nights were filled with whispered conversation and shared stories, building a bond that, while not born of love, was forged in shared purpose and respect. The next step was finding a suitable man to father the children. According to tradition, any of Akpambo's brothers could fulfill this role, but if none were willing or suitable, an outsider could step in. Chikelowa, the eldest brother, stepped forward, offering to take on this responsibility. He saw it as his duty to ensure his brother's lineage did not die. Chikelowa, your willingness to step forward means the world to me, Oriako said, her voice choked with emotion. Akpambo will be so proud of you. It's my duty, Oriako, Chikelowa replied, his voice steady and filled with resolve. We must ensure our family's legacy lives on. Uremma accepted Chikelowa's proposal with the same pragmatic acceptance she had shown since the beginning. Their arrangements were discreetly conducted with the understanding and approval of the Umunna. Soon, Uremma became pregnant, and the village buzzed with renewed hope. The Akpambo's family, it seemed, would have a son, maybe to carry on Akpambo's name. As Uremma's pregnancy progressed, the community of Ozara rallied around Akpambo's household. Women from the village visited frequently, bringing food and offering support. The elders provided blessings and guidance, reinforcing the sense of unity and shared purpose. Oriako found herself rejuvenated by the process. She saw in Uremma the promise of a future she had feared lost. The young woman's strength and resilience were a source of inspiration, and together they navigated the complexities of their situation with grace and dignity. Uremma, you've been such a blessing to this family, Oriako said one evening, slicing yams as they prepared dinner. Your strength, it gives me so much hope. Mama, we're in this together, Uremma replied, her smile warm and reassuring. I'll do everything I can for our family. When Uremma finally gave birth, it was a moment of profound joy. She delivered a bouncing baby boy, whom they named Akpambo after his late father. The entire village celebrated, for this was not just the birth of a child, but the continuation of a legacy. The Umunna performed the traditional rites, welcoming the new Akpambo into the fold and ensuring he would grow up knowing the importance of his heritage. With the birth of the young Akpambo, the entire household entered a new chapter. Uremma's role was now not just as a wife in the name, but a mother dedicated to raising a son who would honor the legacy of his namesake. Oriako too found a renewed sense of purpose in guiding and nurturing her grandson. The journey was far from over. As the years went by, new challenges and opportunities would arise. But the foundation laid by Oriakụ and Uremma's courageous decision ensured that the family's legacy would endure. The story of Akpambo became a powerful tale within Ozara and the neighboring communities, a testament to the strength of tradition, the importance of lineage, and the enduring spirit of a family determined to honor their past while embracing the future. We have so much to teach you, little Akpambo, Oriakụ whispered to her grandson as he slept peacefully in her arms one rainy evening. You are the future of our family, and I will make sure he grows up strong and proud, Uremma added, her eyes shining with determination. He will know the strength and honor of the Akpambo name. As young Akpambo grew under the watchful eyes of Oriakụ and Uremma, whispers of discord began to echo through the village. Some elders quietly questioned the legitimacy of Akpambo's lineage through Uremma. These murmurs revealed a startling suspicion. Uremma might belong to the Osu caste, a group traditionally ostracized in the Igbo society. The revelation sent shockwaves through the community. In Igbo land, being an Osu meant social exclusion and discrimination. If Uremma was indeed an Osu, young Akpambo would automatically inherit this status, rendering him and his descendants outcast. This devastating possibility threatened to undermine the very purpose of Oriakụ's courageous plan to continue Akpambo's lineage. The Umunna, once united in their support, found themselves divided. Could it be true that the child meant to carry on Akpambo's name might have a tainted lineage? Implications were there. The boy meant to preserve the family's honor could instead doom it to a legacy of ostracism. Urgent investigation was launched by the Umunna. Elders dug deep into Uremma's family history, seeking answers to the troubling allegations. As they delved into the past, their discoveries threatened to unravel the fragile peace Oriakụ and Uremma had worked so hard to build. The findings of the investigation, still shrouded in secrecy, promised to shake the foundations of the Akpambo family. What the Umunna uncovered is a tale yet to be fully told. Will young Akpambo's future be secure, or will his lineage be forever questioned? Do you wish to see the part 2 of this gripping saga, where the truth behind Uremma's lineage will be revealed? Let me know in the comments section.